Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you a story. I really do. So I was going to have lunch with two girlfriends, and typically I'm early. I give myself a lot of time. I don't like being late. I don't like rushing. Rushing takes too much energy. It causes too much stress, and I like to use my energy for what I'm planning it for. Anyway, so I'm usually early, and I was, but I sat in my car for a while, answered some email, and then went inside at time. So I go inside, and as soon as I get in, I'm like fixing my face to say hello. And the young woman who's the hostess says, "Oh, you're looking for two women." And I was like, "I am. Look at this. Go ahead, y'all. Recognize." So she says, she doesn't take me to them. She just says, "All the way to the back, to the left." And I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna go over there where you pointing, kind of." And so I walk towards the back, and I think I'm to the back. I'm at the bar. So there's no place else to go except the kitchen, back around in the kitchen. And I'm looking to the left, and I don't see my friends. I look to the right. I'm like, maybe, she got it wrong. So I go, well, maybe it's the other side of the restaurant, and she just didn't explain it well. So I'm walking around looking. Somebody else comes and says, are you okay? I said, yeah, I was told that my friends were back here. And then I turn back around, and I look at the last table where the two are, and it's two black women. Actually, they were young women. And we weren't dressed alike. We didn't look like we were hanging out. We didn't look like we were going to the same party. But to her, we did, because we were both black. And I was like, So I went back to the front, and that person was gone. But another person was there. I said, yeah, I was looking for two people. The woman I didn't say I was looking for two people. She just asked me if I was, and I am. And she assumed it was them, and it's not. And he's like, I'm so sorry for that. I said, well, look, can I just have a table for three? And I turned around, and my friends had come in, and I was like, oh. Here's the thing. We are so unaccustomed to seeing people of different races hanging out together that we assume that it can't be so. I was out to dinner one night with my family, and the waitress kept asking, how do you all know each other? And my nephew kept saying, this is my auntie, that's my wife, that's my brother, and she said, yeah, but do y'all work together? And he said, this is my family. He was so mad because one was, several people were Asian, several people were black, several people were white, and people are not accustomed to just seeing people of different backgrounds hanging out together. So much so that we assume it can't be so. I laughed. One of my friends called it a microaggression. I was like, not really. Microaggression is prejudice in your face. It's not a little act of something. But I feel for people whose lives are so limited. And this woman couldn't have been out of her 20s, if that. I feel for people whose eyes are shut, whose hearts are not open, and whose will to know more is not moved to change. Let's start seeing and being and walking in such a way that gatherings that are diverse is the norm. I love you.